beginning. Now letter C, please. One thing I want to do here, specifically, which we didn't do before, is to double check on the slurs and the articulations. Where you normally have two slurred notes with a dot over the second, slur into the second, but play it short. Otherwise, like for example, we changed the marking at letter D, upper woodwinds. In all cases, did I change the oboes there? In the first measure at D, the slur should not go to the D, fourth line. There's no slur? Okay. All right, maybe we start at C. Just be sure. We'll take it a little bit slower than we normally do. Watch for precision and be sure that we get the slurs correct now. Very, very short on the dotted notes. Now, would you please, clarinets, will you please make more on the accents? Much more. Now, it's probably the room. We're not used to that, so you have to push a little bit more. Once again, please, letter C. Specifically for clarinets and the low clarinets. All right? 3, 4, 1. Big accent. Now, may I have more snare drum there and more bass drum each time when we get there. And flutes, you take it from there. I'm going to take it slow again so that we get into the flute parts and make very, very sure that the articulation is correct, just through that little section. And then each time it comes in, we do it the same way, okay? C again, a little bit faster, okay? 3, 4, 1. A little rougher. Just these little things are so important. After D, count 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth bar on the fourth beat. Be sure that that first eighth note is articulated. Tayatata, tayatia. I'm sorry, it's slurred, right? Yeah. Okay, letter D, please. May we do it again? A little bit slower there. Everybody has to be exactly the same. All right. D, 3, go. 1. May I, each ascending group of sixteenths, may I have more of a crescendo? It'll lend to the excitement much more. Here we go, D. 3, 4, 1. Is someone slurring in the first bar at letter D, especially in the clarinets, the last, slurring to the last beat? Tayata? Da, 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 right? Do it again, please, okay? Very, very short on that second 16th. I know it's splitting hairs, but 3, 4, 1. Better. Can we still be shorter and more spastic and more dynamic and more accents? Rougher. Literally rough. Letter E, please. A little bit faster. I think maybe it'll help. E. 1, 2, 3, go. Good. That's it. Better. Okay. We'll just do that much. Starting at letter C, huh? Letter C. Mainly for woodwinds, horns come in after D. Okay, here we go. Right up to tempo. 1 bar for nothing. 1, 2, 3, go. Good. Good. Rough. Letter G, please. Letter G. I'm particularly concerned, we'll get into it. The reason I'm doing this is when we get to letter H, I want to catch the flutes, oboes, and clarinets. Clarinets way down at letter H, and we're doing it for the intonation and the balance between the flute and the oboe specifically, and the piccolo and clarinet later on. Letter G, to get into it, huh? G. Same idea. More on the roll, bass drum. And here, I don't think I asked you to do this before. The bass clarinets and bassoons, would you make a little crescendo each time you go down there? Now here, the bass clarinets and the bassoon in that particular line at I. Now. Yeah, that's a little bit too much, a little too much, Paul, on the contrabassoon there. It sounds a little awkward that way, but I think when we put it behind the other part, pardon? No, play. Yeah, letter I, please, the same thing again. I would like a clear definition of the articulation where it's, where you are supposed to tongue. Now, once again, okay? Here we go, I. When I put everybody at letter I, that's the idea. Maybe it's too much, we'll see. Don't overblow the others. Now, forte to pianissimo with a quick crescendo to a real spastic sforzando. I. Good, trumpet. No. Changes are not there, guys. Saxes, you must be with me. May I hear the saxophones, please? Letter J, saxophones. It's a little sticky yet. It's a little sticky. Just try to get the feeling of the pulse, because I should not change the rhythm there. It should be just steady all the way through. Maybe try it again, saxes, please. Relax a little, loosen up on it, but keep that absolutely, the changes must be exactly together. All right, here we go. Now. That's better. And look, will you also know, carry through, and be sure to hold the notes their full value, absolutely full value, and change right together. Here we go now. No, that was late. That was late, guys. No, late tenor. No, that was late. You change. When you make it full, you see you change late. You've got to watch. All right, here we go. Now. No, you're late, Noel. You're late each time. No, it's still late. Still late. Watch. You see, you know what the next note is, so watch me. Don't watch the music. Now, will you do this? Will you use a wider vibrato? Just loosen up on the vibrato. Just a little more vibrato now this time. Okay? No, it was late. No, I felt you pull back on that third note. Lean into the phrase. No, it's late, guys. Yeah, it's still not together. And also, as you ascend, you make a little more crescendo and so on. And it can be a little bit softer, too. All right, may I hear the piccolo and oboe there? at J, piccolo and oboe. And then we bring the clarinet, and you just adjust every note. Just assume you're wrong and adjust every. Okay, and Chris, you come in. We're starting right at J, and so make your entrances on the other, and flute also there. Okay, here we go. J. Now, just those people. Let's try it once again. Chris, you can be a little bit less. Judy, you can play up a little bit more in about the 10th or 12th bar, huh? Okay? Now, and you're almost accommodating the pitch almost a little too much on that D flat. You're almost coming down too low. Here we go, once again, please. J. Now. May I? No saxes yet. Well, yeah, let's add the saxes and the basses. And kind of make it ring, you know, a broad note with vibrato, all right? Fairly strong on the double basses, all right? To work on that sax because it isn't together. Bass drum and temp, please. And letter L, I'm going to start at letter L, and the reason I'm doing it is because I'm particularly concerned about the dynamic level on the bass drum and the temp, not so much the timpani, but the bass drum on that 1/8 note, about one, after L, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars. So be fairly strong, in other words, quite big, right. Here we go, letter L, please. Everyone. 1 bar for nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. While we're doing this, basses and trombones, will you come in almost as strong as you can there? On the bomb. Real strong. Sort of nasty, too. Dig it. All right, letter L. 3, go! Really broad. I didn't hear the cornet there. Did you come in? Could have been, maybe it's the room or something. I couldn't hear you. Once again, letter L, please. That's good. That's better. Yeah, much more. Yeah, don't be careful. May I just hear it, please? I'll give you 1 beat, you play on the second. 1. No, twice as much. Really have to lay into it. 1. That's better. And now let it ring just a little bit longer, huh? All right, once again, letter L, please. 1, 2, 3, go! That's all we need to do there. May I have a letter M, please? We're getting into M, count before M. The reason I'm doing this is for the dynamics and the woodwinds. Very crisp, very short, down to double piano, triple piano. Before M, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a lousy place to start. 5 bars. Right in the middle of a phrase. 5 bars before mouse. Here we go. Each time you have that entrance, pow, okay? Same thing. Lay into it, lean on it, all right? Same thing, crisper, very good, woodwinds, still shorter. Way up. try once again. Maybe it's just hard to hear. I'd like more excitement each time you have 4/16 notes. As you're leaning into the phrase, would you please make a crescendo each time? If it seems unnatural, then do it anyway. M, and then we'll skip. We've got to get to something else. Here we go. 5 bars. Much more excitement on the dynamics. Each time you have 4/16 notes, remember, really give it all you've got. All right, now. Don't slow down. Better. I heard something in the horns that I liked, and I wish you'd play it because it almost got a swing to it. You were making a crescendo in each one of those phrases. Would you please play for the band there, letter N? Horns. Would you I think it'll give a whole character to this thing. If in the second measure after letter N, you'll crescendo more to the E. Da da, and no space there actually. Just kind of lead right into the E. Ta da dee da dee da da. Gives a little swing to it. Letter N right there. Very good. Now. All right, good. N, please, everybody. Lots of horn. Enough there. I would like to check the balance at letter O. Specifically, down clarinets, the basses, double basses. The double bass, you don't have it there. And the cornet, when you come in, a little, just again, like a little flash of color. We're not going to have to rehearse this too much more. Letter O, please. Very soft here. And Judy, when you come in, I want to hear it. O, piccolo. For some reason, I lose in this studio. I lose the bass line. Will you come down still more, please, and bring the bassoons, bass clarinet, and the other line up just a little bit, all right? But the woodwinds down more, flutes and clarinets. Now. No. Da, dee, da, da. Is it written incorrectly in your parts? There were some parts that were written incorrectly there. Do it again, please. That one measure after O. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars. 8 bars. It's a dotted quarter. O. Everyone. Okay, now. Just one thing at the end. I want much more percussion after Q, right? The last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars. More on the suspended cymbal, Paul. More crescendo, quite a lot. Really vicious there. And especially the snare drum, Ed, right at the end. That, you know, really pound that out. Maybe we start at Q just to get that as far as balance, then we'll be through with this one. All right, Q. Broad, big. All right, we won't worry about that. Down one, please. Very beginning, there are a lot of tricky things in that Belloc, little rhythms and so on. It's awfully good to work on. I hope you're working on it in your major classes. Just for kicks, the beginning in 4. You can't get this in our minds enough. Accenting the 4th note, woodwinds. Heads up. All right? 1 bar for nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Again. All right, a little faster. You cannot really play that 16th close enough to the next measure. I mean, it really has to be close. 1, 2, 3, go. Good. Good. Yeah. Are you going to play that part? You're playing it? Okay. In 2, please. 1 bar for nothing again now. That's double F. 1. Excellent. Good. That's what. You have to, I know you're not used to what I'm doing here, but I will slow down just a little bit there. See, it goes down specifically before 5, it's not marked more than 4 bars, but I want to start slowing down, really you can be aware of it, about 4. So just watch like mad there, because we'll slow, just to kind of get the feel of it there. May I take before 4, 1, 2, 3 bars, please? Just be a little leery of, I might do anything, huh? Okay. Much better at the beginning, really, much better. Now. Yeah, and that'll slow down. I want to be fair to you, because if you don't know how in blazes I'm going to do it, why, you can't really tell. And I know you couldn't there, Diana, because I've taken it different every time. But let's go back now and just sort of skull it through a little bit, or play it through, and see what happens again. Please, the same place. Before 4, 3 bars. It's just tricky. You've got to get the feel of it. You've got to get to know what I'm thinking, and I have to do the same, all right? Now. Once again, same place, same thing. It's still not right. I know that. Just watch, though. We'll fit it together. All right, here we go. Same place. 4 before, 3 before 4. Okay. Just be flexible. That's good. That's good. That was better. I think it would be a shame. I really think it would be unfair if we didn't do it once more, just to get a little closer to it. We don't have it together, but we will. Okay, same place again. The little spot, I think flutes, you just kind of have to feel it after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars, that 8th note. You'll get used to it. And the clarinets, I really won't pull back too much, so just kind of keep the momentum going, but I just sort of broaden it out a little bit. Here we go, 3 before 4, same place as before. And a little more bells there, please, at 4. More quietly. Lead to that. Right. That's better. Good. Good flutes. You know, I really think there what we better do is pull out about half the section. Do you want to do that, Diana? I'm speaking specifically before 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, because I don't want you to cover the oboe there. We have 1 oboe, and there are too many flutes. Maybe 1 on a stand? How about that? 1 on a stand? All right, 1 stand is plenty. Let's try it that way. May we start, please, before 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sax, you have it also. Now, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the sax out there. It's just doubling anyway. You're doubling the oboe. So I would just like the oboe and the flutes there. Okay, and this is also for the bells at that spot. We will start now before 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Got it? That's all right. Get it marked. Get it set. Are you all set? Okay. Here we go. 5 before 7, everyone that is playing. No saxophone there. Okay? Now. Whoops. Okay. I tell you what, Steve, let's take the trumpet out. There's no reason for that either. I think it would be better. It's awkward. Okay. We're going to start cutting now because in many cases for arranging purposes there are doubled parts and so on, and I want to get it more like the original part, of course. Okay, 5 before. We'll try to go on. Be very, very careful. You can hear well in here. Now. Shimmer. Double basses and tubas, if you'll anticipate just a little bit. Otherwise, the bottom note tends to come out a little bit later, and I really don't want that. Let's try it again, may we please? Don't cover the oboe, okay? Here we go. Once again. Got a problem? What's the matter? There should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 before 7. Got it? Oh, wait a minute now. How many flutes do you want to put on that?
She can play the second piccolo part. So I'll play the first flute part and those 2 second.
Okay, anyway you have it set, just so it's not too heavy. Here we go. Very, very softly now. And don't cover the oboe. I must have more bells in the second measure. May I hear at 7, please? Shimmer, shimmer, just like silver, just as soft as you can play. Dolce, tranquillo, but don't cover the bells. And the harp, Beth. Then we won't worry about you at all. Right. Okay. No. I'd rather you just look through the part and get the feel of it. Okay? Because you have to do more than that. But we do want to bring the bells out here. 7. No, I still still don't hear it, Paul. I still want more, especially on the first note. On your, all right, once again, please. 7. 7, right on it. And you must be much quieter there, band. After 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because you mustn't cover the cornet. Dave's holding way back there, and then the two baritone part. Bells, you can still come out though more there, and everybody else way, way down. You mustn't cover it. 7 again, huh? That's much better. Just as transparent and thin as it can be. All right. Out of the way. Lift a little bit. No, please get the rhythm exactly right. It must be handled very, very carefully there. So, somebody played 4 quarter notes. Same place again, 7. Diana, try not to accent quite so much when you enter there. Very, very easy. Very soft. Here we go, 7. I'm sorry to stop you again, but on the little roll with the bells, but you get off it a little sooner so that the first beat of the next meter is right on it. It's a little bit laggy. 7. Hear the trumpet here. They're right together. More second flute. All right, now look, that whole thing, I must hear before 8 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bars. 11 bars before. 8 or 9 bars before. I want the second flute, please, to come out more. Are you playing that, Bob? Okay, you can bring that out almost to mezzo forte. Then in the next measure, bassoon can be stronger, and then the English horn. And no tenor sax here. We take that out because you're just doubling the, wait a minute. No, that must be in, Greg. That part must be in because no one else is playing it there. Can we start there, 11 bars? That's where you come in, clarinet. You know where I mean. Got it? It's 11 bars before 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 bars. Bell's still out. All right. Let the moving line, especially the triplets, come out. All right, here we go. Wait till the second beat mark. Now let's try it again. Same place again. Good clarinets. Don't rush. That was good, Bob. It might be a little too much now, but at least I hear it. All right? Wait till the second beat now. That's it. This will just be horn. Take the sax out there. This will just be horn. And I'm sorry, I've gone over, so we have to stop. Now, is there any instructions, Mark, or anybody else?
Just a couple of people would help me at the end, that'd be fine.
Oh, you've got it said? All right, Diana, anything about the music?
Yes, he has to break right now.
Yeah.
Okay, then put it on the...
Better stand up and tell them, because thank you, band.
That means the chord is
You have to look at the part. Try 8, please. And will you bring out second clarinets, the moving line, the triplets? 8. Go ahead, Kev. That's fine. That's much better. Now, Dave, if you can play there, too, and just keep under that, I'd like to use you all. Flutes are fine, but will you please grow on the long note? A little more leading in the second beat of the third measure. Now, may we get into it again, please? Starting before 8, where we started before. What is it, 5 bars? Okay. Now, watch carefully. Change together. I'll give it to you. No, I did not get the attacks together. It's sticky. Come on, be right there. I give it to you clearly. Crescendo a little bit. Lead to it. No, on the moving line with the clarinets, be sure the second beat of the measure before 8, you have a D natural to a D sharp, right? Would you play the D natural a little louder and pull back on the D sharp? It's I believe it's marked that way, is it not? 1 bar before 8. Okay, 1 before 8, every one. I'm not so sure I like that. Let's try it the other way. Bring out the D sharp a little more. We may have to change it. It doesn't lead right. Let's change it. It makes much more sense that way. Okay, same place again before 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars. Everyone. Now. You can do, flutes, really make it sing there. Lots of nice warm vibrato, and as you lead into the phrase, really make it go. Let's try that little section again. We'll skip then. Same place before 8. Much better. Good bassoon. Okay. Top there. And just for clarity's sake, may we try 9 again? I would like a little more baritone, a little more cornet right there, and a little more horn. And then flutes where you take it over in the second bar after 9, and you bring it out and the rest of you get out of the way. May we try it at 9, please, with the pickup? With the pickup. flutes, will you get out of the way there, huh? That's a diminuendo. Get out of the way for the clarinets and the cornet. All right, may we take before right at 10 with the pickup. We must hear the clarinet and the cornet here. All right, now. Just remember one thing there, I don't want to spend time rehearsing it. At 13, don't rush those triplets, drag them. Right at 13. Lento. Play them fat. Broad. 13. And I would like to hear more third cornet and more first cornet there on that little spot. Those moving lines must come out. So the rest of you don't play too much there. It's a little different to hear in here, but at 13, I want to hear the 16ths, less on the triplets. And may we just catch that one spot that's very important. Baritone and baritone sax. Don't you have it marked in there? Yeah, you weren't playing it. Okay, I know you have to get used to the part. That's a very important line. 13 again, please. There's a calando. It slows down a little bit, dies away a little bit there, and then right at 14, immediately it picks up again. Start before 4. Well, let's do the whole little section again. I want a little more baritone sax there, still a little more baritone Al in that spot. 13. Here we go. Both baritones, in fact. Again, 13. And you're dragging too much on the triplets. Now move along. It's getting sticky. Okay. Now. Broader chord. That's better. That'll be all right, but you just got to get a feeling of the changes of tempo. Let's do it again. Please be very, very definite when you come in on the change of tempo when we pick it up again. 13. Watch. Let's stay together. It was much better on the triplets that time. Okay? Now. flutes, 1 bar before 15, flutes and cornets. Can you bring those triplets out just a little more there, please? Then we start before 15, 1, 2, 3 bars, just to get the feeling of the moving line, 1 bar before 15. Cornets, clarinets, and flutes. Okay, here we go. 3 before 15. Yum-da-da. The slight retard will happen, probably start happening 2 bars before 17. Let's get into that so we have the feeling there. Start before 17, 1, 2, 3, 4 bars. I want the triplets to come out here. Saxes, piccolo, flutes, okay, clarinets. No. Wait a minute, just a sec. May I take 2 bars before 17? There's a note there that's being emphasized too much. Okay, here we go. 2 before 17. Will you bring out the last note of 1 bar before 17, a little bit more flutes, and the saxophones and trumpets. Da-dee-um. Got it? Okay, here we go. Same place again. Yes, and then the 16th must be heard. So I'll slow down just a little bit more. That piccolo also, Judy. Oboe. Both oboes there. All right, same place again, please. Still more on the quarter note. 2 bars before. Do you have a D flat there? Yeah, okay. Again, please. I'll still give you a little more time on that 16th. We'll slow down sooner and a little bit more, all right? Now. I'd like more specific on the sax there, please, where you come in after 17. And a little more bassoon with the oboe after 17, about 5 bars. Okay, here we go. 2 before 17 again, just to make the change. All right, now. No, we got to get to that last note together. Ta-dee-yam-pam-pa-deem. Let's try it once again. It sort of has to be felt. Okay? Now. That's better. Yeah, do it again, please. Here we go. And be very specific about the syncopated figure on the clarinets and the seconds and thirds. Okay? 2 before. Don't rush this. Maybe I can help you there. Wait till I give you a good strong beat and then you play. Because in the second measure where you come in, you tend to get to the beat. You want to try it again? Now, if I can help you anyway, you say so, right there, where you have it. No, I tell you what, get to the C sharp a little bit sooner. Dee-da, dee-da, dee-da. So, all right, here we go. 1. Fine. Excellent. Now, can I help you in any way there? Just by giving you a stronger beat, maybe? I hate to do it because Okay, all right, here we go. 2 before 17, same thing. We'll have to work on that still. That's good, yeah. No, with me, you like Greg. We've rehearsed this spot before. Maybe there's something confusing there. Yeah, the triplets are not precise. Can we try it again? Start at 18 this time. Just count. Pardon? Right at 18. The reason is that the entrances after we get along a ways are not precise. 18. Before 19. 2 before 19. Yes.
I'm playing triplets there. I'm just going 1, 2, 3, da 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 da. But it's not what's written.
You come in on the second half.
I'm supposed to come in like the second eighth note before it.
Right.
Da 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 da
Yeah.
da da. But you were singing triplets to me, and that's.
Well, get to the eighth note a little sooner. You'll be all right. We can go over it. We'll go over it later. Yeah, you were getting to the eighth note a little bit later. In 419, 2 bars, please. Okay, here we go. Now. No, we'll go over it together. That's better. More horn there. Yeah, it's still awkward. Let's do that whole little section again. It's not right. 18, please. 18. That's better. We'll go over it. That's good, Mark. That's it. A little more crescendo there. That's better. That's better. Okay, we'll skip that spot. I'd like to go, please, before 32, or right at 32. Right at 32. The reason I'm concerned is for the moving lines in the clarinets, the second flutes, the oboes, the bass clarinets, and so on, the triplets again. Behind the trumpet this time, okay? Here we go. Right on 32. It's a little awkward inserting. No, let's start before that. Maybe it'll help. 1, 2, 3. 3 bars before 32 with the harp 2. 3 before 32, okay? Actually is a bad marking. Remember we changed the marking to a mezzo forte there? That should not be marked fortissimo with winds. 34 is mezzo forte on everybody's part. Okay, once again please. You're coming out a little too much in the moving line there at 32, so let's go back and try it again, and don't push it because I want to hear more trumpet there at 32. Okay, here we go. 3 before. Just woodwinds, please. 34, just woodwinds, okay? Yeah, don't jump at it. Let's try that right there, huh? 35, getting into it, it's awfully wooden. Yum, da-da, da-yum. Lighter, lighter. You're playing too heavy. At 35, please. Isn't it? Yeah, 35. Okay? 1 bar for nothing. Let's move. We're dragging. 1, go. That's better. Once again, please. Once again. 1, go. Yes, and you can bring out the trumpets there more a little bit because you're the only ones that have it, guys. Same thing again, 35, everybody, please. Everyone. Don't overblow. Don't cover those lines, all right? Now. Too much. Not so much sports on it. Section. Once again, we'll take a break. That whole little section. Yes. Sure. Oh, you want to try it at 38? 38 with piccolo, clarinet and piccolo only. Clarinet and piccolo at 38. I'll give you 1, 2. 1, 2. No, you're late, Judy. 1, 2, and you're still late. 1, 2. Yeah, don't bring that B down too much, Judy. If maybe you can spend a little bit of time going through it together without the band, okay? Just before we take a break, let's go back to 34 and go till there, and then we'll take a break. Right at 34, that's all right. Watch the dynamic change, okay? Very crisp, very light. You can't play it light and crisp if you play too heavy. Now. Wait a little more there.